breaking news from WRAL. Coverage you can count on.
A woman shot in Raleigh. Police tell us it happened along Glenwood Avenue. The latest update on her condition.
And when you step out the door, you're going to notice a big change. It is less humid. I'll let you know how long that will last, plus our next chance for rain.
And the Carolina Hurricanes could make the Stanley Cup Finals. They play at Lenovo Center tonight. The excitement leading up to puck drop and why this win would be so important for the Canes. Because if they win the Eastern Conference Final, the last time they did that was in 2006, and that was also the year they won the Stanley Cup. Very exciting here as we begin this Friday. Great to have you with us here at 4:30. Let's get to meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner with a check of our weather. And what a different feel today, Elizabeth, walking in the door.
Yes, it's going to be so great for everybody heading out to tailgate at the game this evening. It just feels so good out there. We take a live look outside. I'm going to see if I can find it on some cameras. Big, pretty moon out there. So if you're about to head out, you may be able to see that too. 66 is our current temperature, and our dew point is 56. So it's a lot cooler than yesterday and a lot drier. Yesterday we were up here at tropical. We've dropped it 3 levels all the way down to comfy, and it'll stay that way all day long. So enjoy. We're in the 60s this morning. We will climb into the mid 80s, so it'll be a warm afternoon, but it won't be muggy like it has been for so many days this week. Looking ahead to Saturday, we have a chance of some showers during the afternoon, but it doesn't affect the entire viewing area. I'll show you who could see the rain coming up. Renee?
Elizabeth, thank you. Breaking this morning, Raleigh police say a woman was shot. It happened near the I-540 US 70 interchange after midnight. Officers say she was found on the side of the highway with serious injuries. No suspect in custody yet. We will bring you any more details on this as we learn more. We're working to learn more about a police investigation in Durham. The WRAL Breaking News Tracker was at the scene on North Miami Boulevard early this morning. Our crew saw about a half dozen police cars there, as well as forensic investigators. Police cleared the scene just after 3 this morning. It is almost time to sound the siren. We are counting down to puck drop. Tonight, the Carolina Hurricanes will try to punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup Final on home ice. WRAL's Ali Calabar is live at Lenovo Center this morning. Ali, fans are gearing up for a historic game.
Oh, yes, and I am even gearing up for the historic game. I have a jersey on as well, and that's because it is the first time that the Canes will be back on home ice in the Stanley Cup Final, or they'll be trying to get into the Stanley Cup Final in 20 years. Now, later tonight, we're going to see fans out of their seats cheering loud and proud. Outside the Lenovo Center, fans will be walking in to see an 11th warning flag up after the Hurricanes' dominant win in Montreal Wednesday night. This video shows the Carolina Hurricanes Pro Shop Thursday packed with fans stocking up before the puck drops. Now, fans tell WRAL they're expecting Lenovo Center to be intense and filled with excitement. It's a feeling Canes supporters have been waiting for.
I feel like we've had this curse on us since 19, 18, but it feels great. I love this team. There's a different feeling around Raleigh this year than other years. I just can't really explain it, but it feels like this is right and it's meant to be.
Oh, and we're all hoping for a win tonight, but don't worry too much if it doesn't happen. The Canes would have another chance to clinch on Sunday in Montreal. Puck drops tonight at 8. Reporting live at Lenovo Center, Ali Calabar, WRAL News.
Ali, thank you. The Canes are looking to repeat history from 20 years ago when they won the only Stanley Cup in their franchise history. Yeah, that was a younger Rod Brundamore there playing a very important role on that 2006 team. He was the captain then. Brundamore looking to become the first coach in nearly 60 years to win the Stanley Cup for the same team he won as a player. WRAL will have team coverage all day leading up to Game 5. Starting at 4, Michelle McConaughey will lead our coverage live from Lenovo Center. And we'll have all the excitement for the big game and highlights of all the action in our evening newscast. New this morning, after a discussion that stretched well past 11 last night, Cary Town Council is considering a temporary pause on new data center instruction. Councilmember Lori Bush opened that discussion at last night's meeting. She wants research into how a data center would impact water levels at Jordan Lake as well as electricity prices. The town could prevent data centers from being built until they have that information. The next step would be a public hearing followed by a vote. Communities across our area have enacted temporary bans on data center development. The ones in red on this map, including Wake, Durham, and Cumberland counties, have put moratoriums in place. The counties in green are allowing data center development at this time. You can watch all our previous coverage on data centers on our WRAL YouTube page. There you can learn more about what an AI data center is and the bill state lawmakers are proposing to regulate them. Just search data center. New this morning, a Blue Origin rocket exploded in a ball of fire on a test pad in Florida. Blue Origin founder Jeff Bezos says all of his personnel are accounted for and safe. This is another angle of the explosion at Cape Canaveral. Blue Origin says the New Glenn rocket was doing a ground test called a hot fire. That's when the rocket's engine ignites while it is still anchored to the launch pad. Blue Origin is working to learn what caused the explosion. Benson Town commissioners have narrowed their search for an interim town manager. The town is trying to fill that position as it wrestles with financial issues. The former town manager, Dana Rideout, resigned last week after a video surfaced of an outburst during a staff meeting on the budget. Mayor Max Rayner said at last night's special meeting they have at least 3 candidates, including one from out of state. WRAL spoke with Mayor Rayner before last night's meeting about what the town is looking for in a candidate.
Fiscally minded like Dane Rideout was, but with a little more diplomatic abilities. And then also we need somebody, I think we really need somebody that can manage the staff.
Right now, the assistant town manager is filling the interim town position. She filed her 2 weeks notice citing a hostile work environment. She will be out of her position next week. We are uncovering new evidence of past outbursts from Gwendolyn White. She's a woman accused of shooting 2 lawyers in downtown Raleigh last week. Neighbors who were involved in a civil suit with White shared these videos. White can be heard shouting and cursing at family. She is claiming the family is lying about destroying her property.
You lying! You keep on doing
We haven't done anything ever.
Yes, you did. You're the one that's telling your friends to come and destroy me.
Court documents from 2022 show the family successfully filed a restraining order against White. That required her to get a mental health evaluation, sell her home, and stop posting about the family online. No criminal charges were filed. We have more about this case on WRAL's YouTube channel. That includes witness accounts, White's civil case history, and video of her being taken into custody. Raleigh police took an unloaded gun from a student at Broughton High School. A school resource officer got a tip about the gun, and police were called to the school yesterday. State law requires that students be suspended for a year if they're found with the gun. All of the rain we saw this week made very little progress in relieving drought conditions. The percentage of the state in an extreme drought is still at 37%, and that is a drop, though, from last week's 65%. We wanted to know how this is affecting local food sources. Farmers tell us some crops are taking a hit.
We have lost some because of the drought. We're concerned about the water shortage in Johnston County.
State Department of Agriculture says it's too early in the growing season to decide if it will provide emergency support to farmers. Today, the field of competitors at the soccer tournament in Cary will begin to narrow. The men's division will begin the knockout round of 32, meaning some teams will move closer to that $1 million prize. So in total, 76 teams are competing for 3 championships. The women's and mixed divisions are still playing in their opening rounds. Today's first match starts at 8:30 this morning. Be sure to tune in to WRAL for your tournament coverage all weekend long. We will be at WakeMed Soccer Park for the entirety of the soccer tournament. We will also broadcast some games live on WRAL. 4:39 here on your Friday. More bodies recovered. Crews are going through the rubble after that tank explosion in Washington. Why they say the industrial scene is hard to navigate. Plus, remembering Kyle Busch. New information about what led to his death as the memorial in his honor grows.
And when you step out the door, you're going to notice a big difference from yesterday. Our temperatures are cooler and it's not as humid. I'll let you know how long that will last coming up. .443, we take a look outside. It's beautiful. You can see the clouds with a little bit of reflection of light there. There's a beautiful moon out there. I was just looking through the cameras and I didn't see one where we could catch the moon, but if you head outside shortly, you should see it. Our skies are mostly clear. There's a little bit of cloud cover out there. Check out these temperatures. So much cooler than yesterday. 54 Lewisburg, 57 in Tarboro, 67 in Irwin, 63 in Goldsboro. It feels completely different as you're heading out the door. So if you're sending the kids out to the bus stop, but there's still some school systems that are in, it feels really comfortable out there. Nice at lunchtime too, with the drop in humidity. You can eat your lunch outside. It feels great. It is still going to be warm this afternoon with temperatures in the mid 80s. And I'm still tracking a front. It's going to bring some rain to part of the viewing area tomorrow. We'll walk through that coming up. Renee.
Thanks, Elizabeth. The bodies of 6 of the 9 people missing after a tank implosion in Washington state have been recovered. The death toll from the implosion at the paper and packaging facility is now at 8. Crews are still searching for 3 more victims. They are presumed to be dead. Officials say the search process is moving slowly. Crews are trying to make their way through what's described as a highly complex industrial hazard. Now take a look at this video. It was a terrifying experience for roller coaster riders at a Texas amusement park yesterday. This happened at Pleasure Pier in Galveston. 8 people were stuck dangling in midair near the top of the coaster's 100-foot lift. Emergency crews had to use a ladder to rescue them. It was a slow process as riders were stuck for more than 3 hours. Everybody eventually made it down safely. A death certificate reveals new details about Kyle Busch's death. It says the NASCAR driver was likely battling pneumonia for days to weeks. It says he was experiencing shortness of breath before getting rushed to the hospital. His family says the pneumonia progressed into sepsis. South of Winston-Salem, a memorial is growing for the NASCAR driver. Fans from as far away as Colorado are leaving flowers and cards at the Richard Childress Racing Museum. Fans are not only leaving gifts, but also swapping stories and spending time together. They say it all helps with the healing process.
It was unreal, he was like Kobe Bryant to NASCAR, you know what I'm saying? Like very sudden, like how big Michael Jackson's death was. Like, it's just, we just got to cherish each other, that's all. Because anything can happen at any moment.
Richard Childress Racing says all fans are welcome to pay their respects. We should get a decision next week on the appeal of the track and field ruling that disqualified an athlete and his team from the state championship. School administrators met with state officials yesterday, and this viral moment from earlier this month was called unsportsmanlike. It led to Mallard Creek High School's disqualification from the event, costing their team the outdoor championship. The coach told us the team never received a warning, which is normally standard practice. Buc-ee's plans to break ground in Mebane in a few weeks. It's holding a groundbreaking on June 10th. It will be on Trollingwood Hawfields Road near the I-40-85 interchange. The Mebane site will be the state's first location for the mega convenience store chain. 4:47 now, and it's Friday. Let's get a check of the weather with meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner, and it has a nice Friday feel. Nice change that we've been waiting for, even though our rain chances are on the low side.
It is a trade-off, that's for sure. But we had some really good news in the drought monitor, of course, yesterday. Our southern counties came out of the extreme drought, still in severe drought, but hey, progress. We need to see progress. We hadn't seen any progress in the right direction since December. So drier. It's not as humid out there. It feels great as soon as you open the door. It's going to be comfortable comfortable. We will see mid-80s, but it just won't feel like yesterday because the humidity is so much lower. We're still looking at a chance of rain on Saturday. It won't affect everyone. It's mainly going to be south of the triangle and then cooler by Sunday. Sunday looks gorgeous with highs in the mid to upper 70s and lots of sunshine with low humidity. It's 66 degrees right now. We take a live look at Sanford. Our dew point is way down into the 50s, which is very comfortable. 61 in Durham, 67 in Garner, 66 in Holly Springs. These temperatures are running anywhere from about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. It is definitely a noticeable difference. We're tracking humidity, and of course, all the humidity that was over us yesterday has slipped southward. Now, tomorrow morning, it might feel a little bit sticky, but another front comes through, and that's going to help to push that humidity, all that moisture back down into South Carolina. So that's going to be the time period where we'll have the chance of some showers. And again, most of that will be in our southern counties. So if you're from the Triangle area northward, you're not likely to see any rain tomorrow. So take that in mind. Keep that in mind as you're making your plans. 30% chance for rain. Temperatures, of course, have been falling and will continue to fall. Watch the blue shaded area sliding down the east coast. We're going to continue to see nice cool temperatures. It's going to feel great if you're headed to the Canes game for some tailgating. Our temperature at 3 o'clock will be warm in the mid 80s, but we are looking at much lower humidity, so it feels great and then very comfortable as we get into the evening and out of the game. The soccer tournament, we've got 30% chance here on for Saturday, but that's all going to be southern counties, so it's not likely to rain Saturday. And our humidity will be moderate. Sunday feels absolutely gorgeous. And then on Monday, soccer tournament's over, but by Monday, we are looking at a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. It's a little better chance than Saturday with a bit more widespread coverage. And then temperatures stay cool at least to start next week. Renee?
Elizabeth, thank you. 4:49 still ahead. Weight loss drug overdoses. They're becoming more and more common. Why the companies advertising cheaper GLP-1s might not be the best choice. And the start of Special Olympics of North Carolina. What you need to know ahead of tonight's Summer Games opening ceremony. A refreshing feel out there. Finally, that drop in humidity today is going to feel very nice. Definitely not as humid. Across social media, telehealth companies advertise weight loss medications for lower prices. As GLP-1s become easier to get, poison control centers across the country are reporting an alarming increase in overdoses. Emergency rooms have seen a more than 1,000% increase in weight loss drug overdoses since 2021. Carly McLean is a new mom who is looking to lose 50 pounds. Her insurance did not cover Ozempic, so she found Mochi Health. McLean received compounded semaglutide at a cheaper price, but the label instructed her to take almost 9 times the safe dose.
I received it, and the medication said to inject 88 units. And it seemed kind of high to me. I'm still upset that it happened to me, and I'm still upset that nobody's taking accountability for what they did to me.
McLean spent 2 nights in the hospital. She says she still has side effects from the overdose. Mochi Health says it is reviewing the case and is in direct and ongoing communication with her to reach a resolution. The American Film Institute has a new Life Achievement Award honoree. And Zac Efron has a new project in the works. David Daniel has those details in today's Hollywood Minute.
Eddie Murphy is the American Film Institute's latest Life Achievement Award honoree. The star-studded celebration was recorded last month. Beforehand, Murphy called it a wonderful honor.
Thousands of people have Oscars, but only a few people have this award. And this is recognizing your whole body of work. And it's just a great thing. This says you've been doing it for a while and you're not stinky.
The 51st AFI Life Achievement Award, a tribute to Eddie Murphy, premieres Sunday on Netflix.
It's a crazy journey that we're on right now together.
Zac Efron's next journey is coming into focus. Deadline reports he's set to executive produce and star in a drama series based on the Angel Heart novels about a down-and-out paparazzo. The books were also the basis of the 1987 film starring Mickey Rourke, Lisa Bonet, and Robert De Niro. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Athletes from across North Carolina will be in Raleigh tonight. The opening ceremony for the Special Olympics Summer Games will be held at Reynolds Coliseum. The ceremony will include a parade of athletes and the lighting of the cauldron. WRAL's Ken Smith will return as MC for this event. The ceremony starts at 7 p.m. The games will take place across venues in Raleigh, Cary, and Morrisville throughout the weekend. Law enforcement partners have been showing their support for Special Olympic athletes. Today is the final leg of the Wake County Law Enforcement Torch Run. Officers from all over the state will lace up their shoes for a 5-mile run from Dorton Arena to the state capitol. That run goes from 10 this morning to noon. Since it started, the Law Enforcement Torch Run has raised more than $30 million for Special Olympics North Carolina. Ahead at 5, we are working to learn more about this police investigation in Durham, what the WRAL Breaking News Tracker gathered at Miami Boulevard this morning. And we are counting down to puck drop. Tonight, the Canes could earn their way to the Stanley Cup Final. The excitement ahead of Game 5 against the Canadiens. And it's a cooler start today before a warm but very comfortable evening. We're looking live at Fayetteville Street in downtown Raleigh. Ahead, meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner will give us a look at tonight's tailgate forecast.